the ladies who embroidered a block will give you a brief autobiography and the history of the building which they embroidered. Our next block was embroidered by Katie Ellsworth.
I'm Katie Ellsworth, daughter of Dan and Maggie Gosh, early settlers of the Hinsdale area and the Cache Creek area. I married Lee Ellsworth in December 1947, and we had 5 children, Dan, Ralph, Dean, Darla, and John. We lived on the home place on Cache Creek, 5 miles north of Hinsdale to 1979. We then moved to the Ben and Emma Seat place where we now live. I embroidered the Riverview Hotel. This beautiful hotel building sat on the north side of town near the end of Ohio Street, just above the timbered area that became the park and a ways west of the Great Northern Pump House. It was built by Mrs. M.A. Whitmore and opened for business on May the 15th, 1904. As the need for hotel rooms diminished and possibly the fact that it sat near the outskirts of town, it was sold to Mrs. Foote, who with her grandson lived here for some years. While they owned it, a fire of rather suspicious origin badly charred and smoke damaged the building. While it was never completely restored, it was made habitable, and several families, including Mrs. Powell and family, Mr. John Franzen, and the Joe Wallace, made their home there. Sometime during the late 30s or about 1940, Axel Ferrison purchased it. He tore the top story off and began remodeling the ground floor. Before he completed this job, he sold it to the Geisler family. The Geisler family managed the Great Northern Pump House. They completed the remodeling and lived here until the pump house closed down and Mr. Geisler was transferred elsewhere in the early 40s. Mr. and Mrs. George Rutherford purchased the property and moved into it in 1946. They made it their home for the rest of their lives. After the death of Mrs. Rutherford in 1974, the house was purchased by Joyce and Junior English. And in January 1975, and is their home at the present time.